Good morning, guys, and welcome to Thursday, May the 30th, 2024. Today we are reading Judges 7, Gideon's fight. Gideon fights the Midianites. Okay, Gideon and all his men camped near the spring. The camp of the Midianites was north of them. God said to Gideon, "You have too many men. Anyone who is afraid may leave." So 2,000 men left, 10,000 remained. But God said to Gideon, "There are still too many men." So Gideon took the men down to the water. 300 men drank with their hands with their hands to their mouth. All those who got on their knees and drank, God said to Gideon, With these 300 men, I will give the Midianites into your hands. Let all the others go home. Gideon gave 300 men trumpets and empty jars and torches. "Watch me," he told them. "Do exactly as I do." They reached the edge of the camp, the Mennonite camp, in the middle of the night. They blew their trumpets and broke their jars. They shouted, "A sword for the Lord!" And Gideon and all the men, "A sword for the Lord!" And Gideon. Okay, so a sword for the Lord and Gideon. They shouted. All the Mennonites ran, crying out as they fled. All right, so that is the Mennonites taking over, or I'm sorry, Gideon taking over the Midianite camp. So they had a total of 300 men. They started out with quite a few, and they ended up with 300 because God wanted to prove it was his power and not theirs. So these guys with a bunch of trumpets and a bunch of empty jars ran off an entire city, an entire village, and took over their land. And sometimes God is leading you into battle, whether it be physical, financial, mental. He's leading you into battle, and it's just you. Yet he is giving you the simplest of tools on how to fight this battle and win. So, if you're in the middle of a battle right now, sit down, be still, and listen to what the Lord is telling you. He's going to guide you through this. So, there's no mistaking on the outcome. He's going to guide you through whatever you're going through. If only you would trust and believe, as Gideon did. Okay, your wisdom verse for the day, Galatians 3 and 14. Above all, clothe yourself with love, which binds us all together in perfect harmony. All right. Also, that was your wisdom verse. Now, also, we're reading the history of the New Testament, which is what we've been reading for the last couple of days. And last week we read the history of the Old Testament. So today we're reading Paul's letters. Paul's letters to friends were written to his friends, Philemon, Timothy, and Titus. In these 4 letters, Paul encouraged his friends to remain strong in their faith and not follow false teachers. He also gave them instructions for how to choose leaders in the church and how the members of the church should act. All right. Now, tomorrow's Friday, so we'll be doing open talk, Bible talk. And then I have a few announcements that I'm going to make on tomorrow that I've been leading up to all week. So be sure you're watching these videos to keep up, or you're going to literally think that YouTube is going stagnant. So I want y'all to keep up with this, because what's happening is I'm getting ready to take a small video vacation in the group, which means I'm going to not be making everyday videos. Now, I'll be making sporadic videos over the next 2 weeks. I'm going to take a 2 week video vacation, because I want to use this time in the morning where I make videos to make plans. And I'm going to change things and come up with new lesson ideas, and wherever God leads me. So whatever plans God leads and however He wants to do it, I believe in ever growing and ever changing as the Lord leads me. So we can't just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. There has to be growth. There has to be change. There has to be a stirring of the Spirit, so that we can grow with the Lord. Because if we just go stagnant, then we're not growing, we're not achieving, we're not learning. And the worst of all is, if we do that, then we really don't have a relationship with the Lord. We just have an obligation to fill a time slot, and that's not what we're about here. So we're going to be taking that time to focus on growth and change and leaping forward, leaps and bounds. So stay tuned to see what that's going to look like and how much fun it's going to be. All right. I wish you guys a happy Thursday. I will be doing an open talk, Bible talk tomorrow video. So I will see you in that one. Guys, happy Thursday. I love you with the love of the Lord.